I hate it and I love it. It's definitely a love-hate relationship. I love rollerblading because it's unlike anything else I've ever done. It's a sport that's completely your own, you know. I hate it because I fall so much, but it's worth it, you know, the pain is worth it. It gives you like a sense of liberation almost from everything else. You know, you don't have to worry about anything when you're skating, you just, other than cops, but you're just skating. The first and biggest disadvantage is the fact that it's illegal. You know, almost every time we go skating, you know, street skating, I have to talk to a security guard or I have to talk to a cop. And, you know, they really don't want us there. And I can understand, you know, they're just doing their job and everything, but there's such this negative image on, you know, rollerbladers skating at a park or something like that. And they're more quick to bust us and throw us out than I feel they are to like busting someone like smoking pot in the parking lot or things like that, because there's a lot worse things that go on in the streets than just a couple of guys, you know, like rollerblading. Street skating is really fun because you can go out and like the entire city is your playground. You know, it's your creative playground, and even things that you don't even think that you can skate, like washes or just some like broken rails or stuff like that, like you can make it your own. And that's a cool thing about rollerblading, I think, is that there's a lot more creativity put behind it. So you can take those like seemingly unskateable like objects and skate them and turn them into art. When I show like my my non-rollerblader friends or like strangers like rollerblading pictures or like skate sections, like they're completely blown away because it's not what they expect at all. And if people really just like looked at it and like if they paid attention to it even just a little bit, or they looked at it with an open mind, then they'll see that we're not the same. No one rollerblades, so we kind of have to give ourselves a different image to stand out. With BMX, it's all about like going big, you know, and they go really big, and I respect that a lot. And I respect skateboarding so much. Skateboarding is so difficult, it is so technical, but most of the skateboarders that I meet and most of the skateboarders that I see, they aren't doing it for a love of the sport. They're doing it as like an image. They carry their skateboard around like it's an accessory. People don't do that with skating. I don't like walk around and carry my skates in my hands to make people think that I'm cool, because they don't. They think I'm a freaking loser. You know, so why do I do it? I love doing it. Individualism really stands out in skating. Everyone has their own style, everyone has like their own unique take. And you can argue that it's the same in other action sports, but I think with like the popularity of skateboarding and the popularity of BMX, people don't think about standing out from one another. It's all about, you know, it's all about being the same, because everyone wants to fit in that image. Rollerblading doesn't have an image. It's all about originality. It's all about individualism. So I think that's the biggest thing and like the most important thing, you know, to consider when you're looking at rollerblading as opposed to other sports. And I think also that's what causes a lot of confusion, because rollerblading doesn't have an image. It just has like the negative connotations of like the people who do it. You know, like we're all losers and nerds and or whatever. But people just don't understand it because it doesn't have an image behind it. And that's the worst and the best thing about it.
Oh, we are the harmless sociopaths. Oh,